Next up, we have a very special guest lecture from Professor McIntire. He'll be telling you about chemistry, but I just want to let you know this whole thing is Boston Band Crush University presents What's Your Major? And college themed. You're all in college? Everybody here looks like they're in college, right? We're all young enough. Anyway, here without any further ado, here's Professor McIntire and a great lecture on chemistry.
For Michael Epstein right there, ladies and gentlemen, put this together. And Brendan Boogie, it was their idea. Cheers to them. Thank you guys for having us here to do comedy at your rock club. And I'm actually glad to be at a rock club because I'm no longer allowed to drink at the comedy clubs. So, yeah, I'm not, Joe, it's not my idea, but you know, black out and show your dick to one crowd. Apparently you have a problem. I wish that was a joke, man. I was playing up in Bangor, Maine. Don't mean to name drop. And it was the first time this particular place had ever done comedy. It was like their first comedy show because it requires electricity. And the guy hosting the show, the guy doing Michael's job, told the crowd as a special treat for their first comedy show, just a little something fun. Every time the comedian on stage got applause, that comedian would drink a shot. Yeah, exactly. So it took the crowd that long to figure out, wow, what a wonderful way to fuck the comedian. So, 22 minutes and 16 shots of wild turkey later, yeah, I blacked diddly act right the fuck out. Cold. I only heard about what I did the next day, but apparently my penis made quite an impression on the Bangor Kiwanis Club. Yeah, the next thing I knew, it was 10:30 the next morning and I was face down on my hotel room floor with my feet sticking out the front door into the parking lot. Ladies, you're gonna have to ask me to leave. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, you guys are awesome. So, oh, you guys again. Okay. Seriously, dude, what's your problem?
Oh my god, dude, you're funny as hell.
I know, so shut the fuck up. Anyway,
you're funny as hell, you are.
I think so too, and they would know it too if you would stop talking. You're fucking drunk and I have ADD, this is not going to end well, okay?
That's not funny.
No, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to.
Okay.
So wait, what I understand is you guys are the only people in the audience who don't want to watch
include them, it's just me.
You're, okay, I'm sorry, I assumed you were all dicks, I guess you're just a dick, so. Okay, well that's good, you take responsibility for your cockishness. So anyway, that's right. So anyway, what do you want to talk about? Cockishness. I think that's the appropriate.
I don't think that's actually a word.
Well, you clearly look like a linguist, so, anyway, folks, so I was about to give out my penis instead. What, you're knocking me out? It's your wedding day? You got married? Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can all agree that it's going to go really fucking well. This is a marriage destined for the fucking ages. No, a lot of people go on a honeymoon, but, let's just get drunk and fucking yell at comedians. Awesome. Bermuda is very expensive, but heckling is cheap. Like us. So anyway, where was I? So I will tell you guys this because what the fuck else? Have you ever just had a moment in your life where you realize what a wretched human being you have become? Yes. Some of us may be having it right now. I had one last week when I punched our cat in the face. Yeah, no, I'm not bragging about that. I'm not like, yeah, fuck that cat up. Like it was a total accident. I got home late after a show, it was dark, I didn't see her sit there, and she scratched me, and I reacted. I just want to put that out there, because I can see some of you judging me, and I don't think that's fair, really, that you just automatically take her side, like you don't even know her, alright? She's a shitty cat, quite frankly. She is, she fucking scratches people, she bites my kids, she's fucking ugly to look at, her fur's all nasty, she's mean. She's a complete failure as a pet, is what I'm saying. Any function you might want a pet to fulfill, she can't fucking do, alright? And she will not die, by the way. She's 19 years old, morbidly obese, and she just keeps fucking living. Like she's immortal. Like my cat's a Highlander, I guess. I'm gonna like cut off her head and I'll get her power, but only power is to shit in the dining room. I don't even want that power. But my wife has known the cat for longer than she's known me, so technically the cat outranks me in the old family organization. So you see the problem this raises for me. Is that I like to think that I am not the kind of person who would punch a cat in the face. Like, that's not a lot to hang your hat on, but I figure at least I have that going for me, right? But obviously, I have this hatred for her in the back of my mind, so maybe subconsciously, on some level, I am that kind of person. Because like I said, I don't think it makes me a bad person that I punched her. I think it might make me a bad person that I faked with the left and then I got her with the right. And then I choked her out. Cats don't know how to tap. So, anyway. So by applause, pretty much everybody here is from New England originally, and I'm guessing, yeah? Okay, no, where are you from? Arizona, right after Colorado. So you guys probably don't know, these are two of the square ones in the middle. Because I know how New Englanders think about geography, like Boston, Worcester, LA. Like, I know you don't give a fuck about the middle. I only bring it up because there's a lot of stuff you New Englanders do that you think is how they do it everywhere, and it's not. Like, you guys grew up here, so you probably don't think it's that weird that Friendly's calls their Sundays the happy ending. Like, where I grew up, that meant something very different, right? Like a couple of bucks you get that. I only bring it up because I move here and I take my kid out for lunch, and like I order some mac and cheese and like a Coke, and the waitress is like, "Wait a second, sir. This comes with a happy ending." I'm like, wow, this place really is friendly. I'm actually ashamed to admit, for a split second when I figured out what was going on, my very first thought was, for him or for me? Because like, technically it's his lunch, but I'm paying, you know what I mean? And like I try to be a good wingman, you know, I do. I don't want to talk about my 4-year-old, that's not cool. But frankly, he owes me, you know, like with all the waking up and crying and shit. So I found out it was a Sunday shaped like a clown, and I totally let him have it.